Reactions in which energy is absorbed are known as endothermic reactions. Words like heat, sunlight, or electrolysis are written over the arrow to indicate endothermic reactions. These three reactions are endothermic reactions. Now we will talk about displacement reactions. A chemical reaction in which a highly reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its solution is known as displacement reaction. For example, iron, which is more reactive than copper, displaces copper in copper sulfate solution. Similarly, zinc, which is more reactive than copper, displaces copper in copper sulfate solution. In the same way, lead, which is more reactive than copper, displaces copper from copper chloride solution. Next is double displacement reactions. A chemical reaction in which part of one reactant is replaced by part of another reactant is known as double displacement reaction. There is an exchange of ions between the reactants. Let us understand this with the help of these examples. Barium chloride reacts with sodium sulfate to form barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Barium chloride is made of Ba++ and Cl- ions. Similarly, sodium sulfate is made of Na+ and SO4- ions. Ba++ combines with SO4- to make BaSO4. Similarly, Na+ combines with Cl- to make NaCl. This way, exchange of ions takes place. Lead nitrate reacts with potassium iodide to form lead iodide and potassium nitrate. Lead nitrate is made of Pb++ and NO3- ions. Ki is made of K+ and I- ions. Pb++ combines with I- to make PbI2. Similarly, K+ combines with NO3- to make KNO3. Next one is redox reactions or oxidation and reduction reactions. A chemical reaction in which one reactant gets oxidized while the other gets reduced. Such reactions are called oxidation-reduction reactions or redox reactions. If a substance gains oxygen or loses hydrogen during a reaction, it is said to be oxidized. Whereas, if a substance loses oxygen or gains hydrogen, it is said to be reduced. Let us understand this with the help of these examples. In first reaction, a mixture of copper oxide and hydrogen is heated to make copper and water. Here H2 is gaining oxygen to make H2O, so it is oxidized. CuO is losing oxygen to make Cu, so it is reduced. In second example, zinc oxide reacts with carbon to make zinc and carbon monoxide. Here carbon is gaining oxygen, so it is oxidized. ZnO is losing oxygen to make Zn, so it is reduced. In third example, manganese oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to make manganese chloride, water and chlorine gas. Here HCl is losing hydrogen to make Cl2, so it is said to be oxidized. Remember, in definition, a substance which either gains oxygen or loses hydrogen is said to be oxidized. MnO2 loses oxygen to make MnCl2, so it is reduced. Now let us see a couple of disadvantages of oxidation. First one is corrosion and second one is rancidity. We will see corrosion first. When a metal is attacked by substances around it, such as moisture, acids, etc., it is said to corrode, and this process is called corrosion. For example, rusting of iron, black coating on silver, and green coating on copper. Iron reacts with oxygen in the air to form ferric oxide Fe2O3. Fe2O3 then captures moisture in the air and gets converted to Fe2O3.xH2O, which is brown color substance known as rust. Silver reacts with hydrogen sulfide in the air to form silver sulfide, which appears as black coating on silver. Copper oxide reacts with moisture in the air and carbon dioxide gas to form copper carbonate, which appears as green coating on copper. To prevent corrosion, there are a couple of well-known methods. First one is galvanization. Galvanization is the process of applying a protective layer of zinc on a metal. It is a very common method of preventing the rusting of iron. Second one, many types of coatings such as paints or varnish can be applied to the surface of the exposed metal. Second disadvantage of oxidation is rancidity. When fats and oils are oxidized, they become rancid and their smell and taste changes. They emanate foul smell and taste bad. To understand it more clearly, leave the oily food exposed to air for few days. After a few days, their freshness will go away. They will smell and taste bad. There are few methods to prevent rancidity. First one, antioxidants are added to foods containing fats and oils. Second one, keeping food in airtight containers helps to slow down oxidation. Third one, chips manufacturers usually flush bags of chips with gas such as nitrogen to prevent the chips from getting oxidized. Now let us see some practical use of chemical reactions. First one is, a solution of slaked lime is used for whitewashing walls. Calcium hydroxide reacts slowly with carbon dioxide in the air to form a thin layer of calcium carbonate on the walls. Calcium carbonate is formed after 2 to 3 days of whitewashing and gives a shiny finish to the walls. Second one is decomposition of calcium carbonate to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide on heating is an important decomposition reaction used in various industries. Calcium oxide is called lime or quicklime. It has many uses. One is in the manufacture of cement. Third one, these reactions are used in black and white photography. First one is white silver chloride turns grey in sunlight. This is due to the decomposition of silver chloride into silver and chlorine by light. Second one, yellow silver bromide turns grey in sunlight. This is due to decomposition of silver bromide into silver and bromine by light. In the next video, we will talk about questions and answers.